do every day. You know that.
Still playing that, huh?
Fucking gonna play it until I die or retire, one of the two. Okay, that's the one thing I wanted to talk to Ryan about. I said, this is such a waste of time. I mean, if he wants to straighten this shit out. I mean, if they're gonna nickel and dime us for the gas and going to the yard or before we can punch in,
Yeah.
then do like they do for taking our lunch out. They got so many miles to the office for me, automatically take it out. And then I could just drive directly to the job instead of having to come here every morning and come here every night.
I'll talk to him about it. See, I mean, it makes sense to me.
It's just stupid that they do this. All right, I'm out of here.
See you later.
We'll see you guys.
Cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses. So help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business and ask how to add Security Edge. Or find out how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today to learn more. Prepaid card offer ends 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Agent, or have you ever thought about becoming a realtor? Hi, it's Mark Z with EXP. We are now hiring. Most realtors struggle because they don't have enough leads, or they work day and night with no retirement plan. I have a solution that includes company stock, residual income, and a great compensation plan. Come learn from the best. Meet Mark Z at joinmarkz.com.
Heather Park here with my friends at Bet River Sportsbook. They offer great odds and special promotions for all of your favorite sports every day of the week. You can even combine multiple plays from the same game into a single wager with Bet River's Same Game Parlay feature. They're always adding new Same Game Parlay props, so give it a try and see if you can hit big. Download the app or go to BetRivers.com and start betting with a winner. Bet River Sportsbook. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
This is Dan. Dan uses Navy Federal Credit Union to save and invest. Luckily for him, Navy Federal takes the legwork out of managing his money, which gives Dan time to work on other things, like his new auctioneering hobby. If you want to be like Dan, learn about our savings and investment options at NavyFederal.org/save and invest. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Savings products insured by NCUA. Investment options are available through Navy Federal Investment Services and are not insured by NCUA.
Hi, it's Rick. I'm at the Smith home. Where's Donnie?
Leaves and auto bookings pile up for Rick's gutter cleaning service.
Come on.
He needs help before his bottom line gets clogged.
Okay, I'm a Cristiano. I'm stuck on 6 zeros.
Indeed can help hire great people fast. Indeed you do. InstantVet instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes you Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Heavy Lefties with former NFL legend TJ Lang and John Jensen. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
I believe in the Browns. Then I think he realized what he said. He says, well, I mean, he's my quarterback. He's my guy. He stuck by us. I'm going to stick by him. A lot of support there. I believe in the Browns, huh?
You know what that is? Miles' brain immediately said, warning, warning, warning. And he tried to clean that up. I don't think I'm overthinking it. I think that's pretty damning. Rico? No, it is, man. I don't know what happened, because I thought Baker was the guy for Cleveland. I thought it was a perfect fit. He looked like he was galvanizing that team. But it looks like a lot of people were team Odell. And maybe he's not as good of a person as we thought. Maybe those commercials just aren't true.
Yeah, he's such a great guy.
He was
Great
also
leader, Cleveland.
extremely injured
Yeah,
this year.
it's about leadership. Injury has nothing to do with leadership. So let's move on to the international games in the NFL. 3 games in London, which will include the Packers, Saints, and Jags. 1 game in Mexico City. That will include the Bucs. Well, these are the teams that are giving up their home game. The Bucs are giving up their home game. They'll be playing. And the Cardinals will be giving up a home game in Germany. Why do we continue to do this? No opponents for these guys.
Well, no, the Cardinals are in Mexico, which I can kind of see.
You're right, yes.
You know, it's close to the border. I don't know exactly. It's like a 5-hour flight.
Mexico City.
It's shorter than Germany. He's acting like they're playing in Tijuana or Juarez.
It's closer than it is playing in
It's close. It's shorter than Germany. I know. Rico, bottom line is, if the Lions ever gave up a home game to play a game anywhere other than Detroit, you'd be angry. I can't what I'm saying to people here. I don't get why a team would ever willingly give up a home game to do this. Now, if you're the opponent, you draw the short straw, you gotta come. But I'm never giving up a home game to participate in this Roger Goodell fantasy camp. Well, maybe you do it for the national, I guess worldwide exposure. They're trying to show off the NFL. Not to this. You know what? Here's the thing. It's probably why the Lions are never going to get asked. I didn't say that. Just really want the world to see this? No. Okay. It's like telling the world, here's my loser brother. Right. You're safe. Right. You don't want drunk uncle. I didn't know you had a brother. Wow. There's a reason. Roberto, you're on the air.
So let's start.
Exactly.
So the Buccaneers, I said they will be playing in Germany next season.
Will they?
I'm a little upset though about the Buccaneers for next season. They were supposed to be bringing back the original creamsicle uniforms. Orange, white.
Well, they're about to be terrible like those years, so it fits.
But because of the supply chain issue, it had to be pushed to 2023. Every NFL fan should be pissed off.
They
supply chain issues hit the NFL.
They can't get the creamsicle jersey.
Apparently not. It's saying because of it, they have to push it another year.
Like there's nobody. Listen, here's the more relevant thing. Ali Marpet, their Pro Bowl center, or guard, just retired. They're losing Jensen.
Yep.
Leonard Fournette's a free agent.
Other guard is a free agent.
Yeah, they're falling apart. Brady retired. Hey, the creamsicle unis, I think it's one of the best things in sports history, and I wish they would bring them back. You probably don't want to bring it back next year because they're about to go 3-14, and the jokes and the meme culture we live in, look out. I love the creamsicles. Come on, too. No, I like them. I'm like, you really can't. They can't come up with 85 jerseys. Hey, real quick, you're seeing everybody out there talk about, will Carson Wentz be a starter next year in the NFL? Now, in order to debate that, I just want to ask you guys a question. This is boy. No, of the guys, Carson Wentz Valenti, of the guys who played enough games to qualify as a starting quarterback in the NFL, how many quarterbacks threw more interceptions than Carson Wentz this year? I'm going to go with, for the sake of time, Mike, I'm going to say 7. David.
I want to be negative, but because he's bringing this up, this must be
Right,
a
it
good
must be
stat
something
for Carson
good, right.
Wentz. So I'm going to say 1.
They threw more than him?
More than him.
Yeah. Try 30. Carson Wentz ranked in the top 3 for protecting the football. He threw a whopping 7 interceptions on the season. Jameis only threw 4. He didn't qualify. He only played like 10 minutes. I'm just making a point. Guys, I ask you again. Carson Wentz doesn't have to start for your team. But is Carson Wentz a starter next year in the NFL? No, he should be. I've never understood why everybody hates him that much. Yeah, he can get the job done. Can he stay healthy is the biggest thing, probably. But I'm just saying.
That's a big thing.
Right, what I'm saying. Other than that, I think Carson Wentz would be outstanding with the Steelers. David?
I'm just going to move on here.
That would be your hellscape.
Oh my gosh. Let's move on to another quarterback, Kyler Murray. Lots of news today. His agent released this long. I mean, the font is so small in this thing, this letter that he's released. You're right about that. I wasn't thinking that, but you're right. He immediately starts the letter and says he absolutely wants to be your long-term quarterback in Arizona. He desperately wants to win a Super Bowl. And then it continues on, goes to the end. It says, but actions speak much louder than words. Putting it all on the Cardinals now. Murray's committed. Are the Cardinals committed?
We pulled the town crew.
Your thoughts on this extravagant, small, written letter?
I'll leave the calligraphy to Rico Beard. I'll just tell you, when the sentence begins with Kyler Murray and his agent sent a letter out on social media, I'm out automatically. Total mistake. I read it. I thought it was preposterous. It's silliness. Now look, if you want a contract, go get it done privately. This is nonsense to me. And the way he played after that injury, you don't even have a right to do it. Now, as far as how they selected the stock of the paper and the font, I'll leave to you.
The whole thing is contrived. Like, you did this. You brought all of this on yourself. If you just go and take a vacation, you scrubbed your social media, and then you wonder why people start asking you questions. Well, it's not on me, it's on the Carter. You did this, Kyler. So, yeah, this is so. You know, maybe this is just a new thing that quarterbacks do, and maybe this is something Detroiters will have to look forward to once you finally get your franchise.
Well, I'm glad you kind of said that, Rico, because I'm going to end this here with this question that I have for QB overall when it comes to fans. Because you have Russell Wilson out there scrubbing his social media. Kyler Murray did it. Got questions from Baker Mayfield. Aaron Rodgers is in the news every day.
Well, how about Aaron Rodgers having to not deny he doesn't want $50 million a year?
Right.
It's like, Aaron, you know what? Either cancel your little circle of friends or just admit that you're putting that stuff out there.
So then it leads me to this question here was the NBA style of what the quarterbacks are doing and demanding things and wanting out is the QB drama killing
It's
Michael.
It's Michael.
No, I'll give you a bell, but
You gotta win right now.
it's helped the coverage of the offseason. It's helped the interest. But let me say this. And hold on. Who has the best offseason in sports? The NBA.
It's
theater,
Michael.
soap opera, right? You know what that's hurt?
No, it's
It's hurt the
Michael.
actual season, which is what David is asking. It's hurt
It's
the
Michael.
passion quotient. So I can
It's
watch the
Michael.
beautiful disaster. But
It's
then if you're
Michael.
a fan of some of these teams, like Russell, let's say you're
It's
a
Michael.
You're a Russell Wilson
It's
guy.
Michael.
The constant passive-aggressive drama nonsense is straight from the LeBron playbook. That's exhausting as a fan. If you're a Packer fan, you almost started to turn on Aaron Rodgers. I think David makes an interesting point.
You're right, because if the person doesn't come in and lead you to a Super Bowl, then why'd you put me through this roller coaster?
Like Kyler Murray. He
Like
hasn't
Kyler Murray.
won a playoff game yet.
If they
It's
put him
Michael.
in a Super Bowl next year, I just don't think you can bring him back, because you're right. You start burning out the fans. And I don't know how Green Bay takes Brett Favre, but Aaron Rodgers
The same thing.
but they have to. But I would have been done with him after this year, where it's okay. Right? Same thing we said about the guy in Ann Arbor. This is the last time. Not doing this again next year. And he's doing it again.
And that is in football today.
All right, who doesn't like free? Well, if you like free, you definitely want to give Hall Financial a call. They're the most client-focused mortgage company in the industry, and right now, they're covering the cost of your appraisal. This is savings up to $750. Home values have drastically increased, which means you're probably sitting on thousands of dollars of untapped home equity. A cash-out refinance can help you get thousands to pay off that high-interest credit cards you got, eliminate your student loans, start that spring remodeling project. Go take a vacation. The is sitting on the money, use it. Take advantage of Hall Financial's free appraisal offer and get started on your cash out refinance today. Okay? They got nearly 5,000 five-star reviews. Why would you want to go anywhere else? Seriously. To get started, call 866-CALL-HALL. 866-CALL-HALL or chat with a mortgage expert right now at callhallfirst.com.
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Northville Lumber.
This is Maggie Green with an Odyssey Sports Minute sponsored by Southern Recipe Pork Rinds. Be big, be bold, be adventurous with Southern Recipe Pork Rinds. Derek Jeter announced he was resigning from his job as CEO of the Miami Marlins, cashing out his ownership stake in the process. This might be a cautionary tale for other big-time athletes like LeBron James and Tom Brady, who have eyes on ownership. For athletes synonymous with winning, not every ownership opportunity continues that championship legacy. I'm Maggie Gray.
Southern Recipe Pork Rinds. Southern Recipe Pork Rinds have the bacony crunch you crave in a protein-packed, low-carb snack. They're the pork rind that tastes best for just about any event. Southern Recipe Pork Rinds are also low-sugar, gluten-free, and naturally loaded in collagen, so it's a no-brainer. Get through the daily grind with Southern Recipe Pork Rinds at southernrecipe.com today. Southern Recipe Pork Rinds.
Available in the snack aisle at your local Meijer today. O'Reilly Auto Parts has what you need to keep your engine performing at its best. Our professional parts people will help you select the right products for your vehicle and your budget. Like 5 quarts of Castrol GTX conventional oil and a MicroGuard filter, just $28.99. Save money on your next oil change. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Boats are back at the Progressive Novi Boat Show. The most boats you'll find in one location anywhere this season. There's a boat for your adventures and budget. Cruisers, ski boats, pontoons, fishing boats, plus accessories and gear. Find your first boat or your next. Go nuts over Twiggy the Water Skiing Squirrel. March 10th through 13th, Suburban Collection Showplace. Tickets and details at NoviBoatShow.net. BetMGM welcomes you with a special offer on the NBA. Want to bet basketball? I've been having good luck with college. Just got Jeremy Grant over the other night. Bet the NBA with BetMGM. You got $10 lying around, make a moneyline wager on any game, and if either team hits a three-pointer, you win $200 in free bets. Use the bonus code COSTA200. See closely. COSTA200. Plus, you'll earn BetMGM rewards that can be redeemed for online bonuses or converted into comps for rooms, restaurants, and so much more at over 20 MGM resorts nationwide. BetMGM is proud to be an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. Download the app, go to BetMGM.com and use that bonus code COSTA200 to win $200 in free bets if either team hits a three-pointer. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 and up, Michigan only. New customer offer. All promos subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. The rewards are issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expire within 7 days. If you have a gambling problem, call and get some help. 1-800-270-7117. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
The Detroit Pistons play the Washington Wizards. Pre-game tomorrow night at 6:35 on News Radio 950 WWJ.
he wants to leave.
Okay. Bojo and Rieger, both in studio, Mike out there.
That's why you should leave the party. Don't nobody want to talk to them.
Apparently he does. David, what you got? Ticky text me.
By Mike's logic, we have to get rid of punting as well. Also, the DH in baseball is the equivalent of a kicker. They only do one thing too.
You said no, Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny says no.
I had a fight with a caller earlier. They were comparing kickers to DHs and DHs to kickers. Kicker is not even nearly as valuable as a DH. If you have a good DH on your team, you score runs multiple.
Is this
every
happening?
single game?
This
I'm
is-
tired of this conversation.
It's the dumbest argument
It's
ever.
the dumbest argument.
Kickers give me field goals.
Yeah, 3 points at a time. Wouldn't you rather have a touchdown? That's what a DH gives you.
Right.
That's the difference.
Gives you 4 field goals.
Cool, neat.
That's equivalent to touchdowns.
What's a home run?
What is happening?
What RBIs? Multiple. It's not
What
the
do you
same
want to tell
thing.
Joe Biden right now?
I want to tell him that a DH is way more valuable than a kicker. That's what I want to tell him.
I'm begging. Oh, hey!
Hi.
Done holding court?
Yeah, oh yeah, being accosted by the 2 people you were avoiding. Yeah, it's great. They don't talk to me.
You know, kickers aren't football players when most high school teams use soccer players to kick for them.
I can't believe this is what people want to talk about.
Crap.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't